Hello, and welcome to my baby stream. It is I, Ellie, aka Keep New. What you guys doing? I know the dankest of lamb is here. Thank you, girl, for showing up. Today, we're gonna be working on this board. Thank you for following Falconia Maxima. I know who you are. How have you been? I don't think I've caught your stream in a minute, but I appreciate you being here. Today I'm going to be working on this keyboard. It's called the Spacey65, and it's kind of weird. I haven't been streaming recently, honestly. Yeah, it's kind of... I've been trying to stay consistent. I can do like once or twice a week. Consistent. Yeah, so it's a pretty cool keyboard. Let's see if I can find a link to the original page where they sold it. Also, look at me using a 65% or a 40% keyboard. Look at this. Wait, why do I keep calling it the Spacey65? It's not even a 65. Where did I get the 65 from? I just made that up. Here. Well, there's the product page. Oh, it has arrows. Okay, see, I'm not crazy. Hey, the P company's out here. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I just sounded like, I don't know if you've seen that girl who like does the TikToks where she's like pretends to be like a 13-year-old. So she's like, that's pretty cool. She has like the glasses and the like mustache. I feel like I sound like that sometimes. Like, that's pretty cool, guys. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this is the board with keycaps on it. Yeah, it's cool because it has this like arrow cluster on the right that's like in like a diamond formation. Which I was told that's a vintage style of doing arrows by someone. So yeah, so this belongs to my friend Aaron, and he sent it over. So he sent it over to debug because he said there's something wrong with the board because one of the keys wasn't actuating. So I took a look. The other cool part about it is that the back is exposed, like through the acrylic. So you can see like all the components. So I didn't even open the board yet, but I think I found the issue. So the issue was the right bracket key wasn't working. And if we take a look right here, does anybody know what could be wrong with this? This is my pop quiz for all of you keyboard students. Do we know what could be wrong with this particular switch or diode? Let me get a closer look. I really love that they leave the bottom part like a clear acrylic so you can see it. Let's see if we can diagnose this from chat. Danklam says something is missing. Hey, Aaron knows what's wrong. Yeah, because I told you. So if we look here on this diode, you can see that one of the pads does not have solder. This side. So this side has solder, this side does not. So that would cause an issue of the switch not actuating because the diode's not connected. So we're gonna fix that and then see if we can get it some electricity juice, as Trade Splatter mentioned. Some other things I've been working on though, the Luddite keyboard. I think I figured out the issue. This is what I worked on last week. And so it was giving me all kinds of problems. Let me see if I can adjust this down. Oh. My like white balance is looking real crazy. Whatever, that's fine. So I've been working on the Luddite keyboard. It's that weird one that has the USB cable that you have to like cut. I figured out what the issue is, I think. So this is the one we were working on last week. It's giving me lots of issues. So I figured out that what wasn't working was the VCC, the one that's on the red wire, wasn't getting power. And there was a pin here on the actual connector that was not fully seated in the socket. So I pushed it in with some tweezers and now it'll actually power on now. So I just need to resolder the connector. And then I think we might be Gucci. So I'll probably do that before I leave next week. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Mint? How are you doing? We're working on this keyboard. What's good? You know, everything's good right now. We got a Diet Dr. Pepper. It's pretty cool outside. It actually rained last night, which is unusual for this time of the summer. Hey, get that sake, girl. It's been a Monday. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna fix this key. We diagnosed it. What the issue is most likely, and that is there's a pad missing solder here on the diode. So we'll do that, and we'll also be replacing the switches. Aaron sent me switches. So these are the all black U4Ts, I believe. And then he also sent this, but I don't know what it is. I didn't open it. But yeah, how's your guys' week? Have you got any cool keep stuff coming in? I got a cool artisan in, actually. I can show you guys. Oh, you know, what's this one? Yes, this. There you go. Ooh, they're artisans. Ooh, is this for Keepsmiths? Look at that. The Cornelius is getting close. Is that a keyboard? These are pretty. I know this one's from Archetype keycaps, but I'm not too sure what this one is called. Oh, cool. Keepsmiths donations. Nice. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, if you didn't know, we're doing a big charity event for Christmas called Keepsmiths. Shade by Bad Habit Caps. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, thanks for the donation. I have like a pile going of stuff people have been sending to donate, so I will add it to the pile. I'm excited for Keepsmiths this year. I'm excited because we can have more people involved this year. Because last year was kind of like, it was kind of last minute. I mean, we got a lot done, and we got a ton of donations and stuff. But this year, I'm hoping it's gonna get crazy. It's like a unibody corn in alu. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it's still kind of small, but it's like unified, like kind of like a Alice. I don't know what this is. Oh, I get it, Cornelius. Oh, interesting. So Canon Keys was selling you? Here, I'll show you guys. So this is the keyboard Trade's talking about. Wow, this is cool. So it's like a columnar stagger ortho board with the thumb clusters. Switch Doctor! She's out here. How are you doing? Welcome to Baby Stream. We're just creeping around on some keyboards first. Ooh, which color did you end up getting, Trade? These are pretty. Iwanu is here. Hello, the cutie. Yeah, I'm debating which keyboard I'm gonna take with me. I'm debating between the Panda 41, which is this one, which is also a columnar stagger board. Finally caught a stream. Hey, yeah. How will I ignore the chart that was drilled into my head about what keys to hit with what finger on something like that? So with this one, it shouldn't be too bad. Ortho does take a little bit of help, a little bit of time getting used to. But basically what it is it's like if you took a stagger keyboard. My keyboard is dirty, but I'll show you guys. Basically, if you took like a normal staggered layout, right? And you lined up the keys so that they were like in columns. That would be called ortholinear. So it's like a grid looking thing. And then how this one is different is that it takes that grid and then it shifts each column to be closer to like what your fingers would naturally do, because our fingers are not like perfectly in a straight line, right? There's like kind of a thingy like this. Oh yeah, Spacey's ortho. So you can see on this one, the board, right, is in a series. It's like a grid of columns and rows. It's not staggered. Then what you do is you basically shift these columns, and that's where you get the columnar stagger that we're talking about. Hey, Roboduggies! Ooh, Sage Rise is here too. Yeah, so this would be a columnar stagger. So it's meant to like better fit the way that our hands are shaped. And then also to prevent fatigue going side to side by going straight up and down the way that your fingers normally would. So yeah, it's really interesting. There's some people get into like the keyboard hobby because they have like wrist issues or to help with ergonomics. And there's a lot of boards that are targeted towards like more ergonomic layouts. I'm just here for the pretty clicky clackies and to put little decorations on my keyboard. Taking time from my very busy vacation. Wow, we're blessed. Rubber Duckies hanging out during his vacation. Oh hey Ozzy, what's up? Kenny, dude, all the homies are here. Also, Ozzy is the influencer king. So if you don't already follow him on Twitch, you should. I am historically a sucker for pretty click-clacks. Hey, this is the right stream for you then. We're not gonna get into artisan keycaps today. I mean, we probably will at the end of this build because, you know, you gotta decorate. So we're gonna desolder this board and then go from there and fix that one diode. It's probably gonna be a long freaking build, but I gotta do it. Next on deck, thank you for the hydration. Today we have our good friend, Diet Dr. Pepper. Rubber Duckies artisans, you say? Oh, Lang has redeemed when he makes an appearance. She's probably outside, but let me see if I can get one of my family to grab her. Where is the text? Where the spindrift at? We're on a shortage right now. No, we're getting hacked! Rubber Duckies. How dare you? Okay. Okay. If Winnie doesn't just show up, then one of my family members will probably bring her in. She's so silly. Ellie has to do board chores. Stop distracting me from the chores. Alright, let me get my little plates. I thought I was buying a hater. What? Oh, no. Yeah, that command is you're saying goodbye to the haters. Get them out of here. Okay, I have confirmation when he's gonna be brought to the room, so... Let me do a flathead actually. This part's interesting because P3D made the case, I believe, for these boards. And it uses these types of screws where, like... I think they're called Chicago screws. So the one side does not have a hole on it. Oh, we got our celebrity. Thank you. Hello, Weenie. Say hello to your friends, girl. Say hi. Are you sleeping? She's so cute. My little baby. Say hi to everybody. She's so sleepy. Oh yeah, that's my mom. She likes to randomly appear in the background of my stream with zero notice, and I don't even notice. Why shouldn't I go adopt a kitty right now? I'm not gonna discourage you from adopting a kitty. Huh. Are you purring? Who are you? Look at this. She's so lazy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to work on this keyboard because looks like somebody's falling asleep. Are you a baby? Yeah, you're a baby. This is the conversation we have all the time. Are you a baby? Yeah, you're a baby. You wanna sit on the desk? She's like, I don't know. Here. You can sit on the desk for a minute. Hey Bryson, what's up? Winnie is here helping me. Saying hi to her fans. How are you doing today? You know, I'm gonna leave the standoffs in as much as I can. Hey Chu, how are you doing? You're in class, amazing. Yeah, so we're gonna replace the switches. There's also a diode I need to fix on here. When I saw the stream title, I was like, wait, isn't it a Spacey65? Okay, so for some reason, I messed up the name. Like, I was thinking it's called the Spacey65. Because technically, it's a 65, right? I can fix the title, though. Because, I don't know why I got... Because there's a Spacey65 keyboard. Okay, it is a Spacey65. Okay. I was confused. Because I looked at, like, the page and it says Spacey, but I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna change it back. I get so, like, confused. Oh, also I started typing on my Primey today. And I realized that the 6 is on the right side, which is how I normally would type. And I love it. Hey, Tanya. Almost done avoiding work by working out. Nice. Get your workout on, girl. Rubber duckies, when did I get that dish? Oh, so the cat dish? I ordered it a while ago now, but I got influenced by Melodica. She's an influencer. So make sure to follow her because she influenced me on Instagram. Because it's a Japanese ceramicist. That they sell their like stuff on Etsy, and she had a little like Shiba Inu thingy. What is this? Oh, interesting. She had a Shiba Inu like statue. that's a statue of her dog, and she also had a little plate, and I was like, ooh, it's so pretty. And then I looked it up, and then I was like, there's good ones. But yeah, it wasn't too expensive. It shipped from Japan like pretty fast, and it's really nice quality. So I was really happy with it. And it's the perfect size for like holding my like screws and stuff. Now, do you need big influencer money? Why is it always gotta be monetized, rubber duckies? Don't you know you can't make money in this hobby? You can't make money off things you love. It's illegal. I'm interested in this case though. I've yet to mess with one of the new P3D style cases. I have a bunch of his 3D printed ones, but none of the acrylic ones yet. I shell so hard. Speaking of shelling, let's talk about 3D keys. 3D Keeps is my sponsor, so you get in there, you use code KEEPNEW, you get a little discount, and you support the baby stream. I buy everything Keep New Old Pro at Business tells me to buy. It's true, I'm older now, I know business, I'm a CEO. Let's not forget my professional EPBT aesthetic campaign that I was just messing around, but it did something. Alright. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to keep this together by the standoff, so I'm just gonna put them in my... This hardware is hefty. Look at these. Oh, standoffs. Holds no candle to Keep Professional. I know! Keep Professional. The new up-and-coming Schiller. Okay. So it looks like this part just... Is it attached at all? Oh, okay. So there's like... So the PCB looks like it's attached to the bottom plate, the clear plate, using standoffs. So I'm gonna keep all these layers together. That's pretty sick though, because then it's just, you drop it on the back and then the feet are on top of that. The shape of this board is already cool, but the way they did the case is cool too. Get this off. And switch bits. I wonder if it's easier. Yeah, I'll just do it on this side. This board is titled Spacey on P3D Store. Yeah, I'm just gonna make up my own name for it for now. Because I don't know what's going on. I could have sworn they called it the Spacey65 at some point. Oh, okay. In the group buy phase. Yeah, see, that's why I probably heard about it. Because I did remember reading the group buy. Because I was thinking about getting one, because I really think the shape is so unique. Hello, that peach lady. How are you doing? We are working on my friend's board today, switching out them switches. Hope you're having a good day. The diamond shaped cluster is cool. Yeah, it's really cool. I guess somebody told me this is more of like a vintage thing that they would do. I know I've seen some older boards that have the diamond cluster. Here's like they would just be uniform profiles, like keycaps. Alright, so this just comes up. I should say Diamond Artisan Cluster. That's true. I know. Artisan opportunities. I'm here for them. Oh no, we're getting hacked by Lang! What the heck? Also HHKB arrows? Oh, okay. All my bongos I don't have. Whoever told you about the vintage is a liar. Dang it! They lied to me! Yeah, get your artisans on there. That'll be fun. Okay, let me get my fancy mat. It was like, how dare you lie to me? I'm spreading misinformation, fake news. So this is the bougie mat I got. I just lied. No, that was a lie. So many lies. How dare you? Alright. Lies on lies on lies. So this is the bougie mat I got because I like that it's like translucent. You can still see my desk mat. Which that's the whole reason we stream, is so people can look at my desk mat. Let me get the fan. Yeah, the shipping is rough. I can just deliver one to you, Switch Dr. AU. Hey, you know, we're trying to improve the stream for you guys, right? You want to see bougie man? I got this for you. So thank you, subscribers. I appreciate you. She's getting the bougie mat all the influencers have now. Oh my gosh. It's true, I was influenced by Straight Girl Month. Yeah, when I think part of the reason... What did I just do? Oh, you know what? I hit my light. There you go. I think part of the reason it's so expensive, when it shipped to me, it was like in 2 pieces of cardboard, like in the front and the back, and then just like in this like a, you know when you like order shirts off the internet and it comes in that like flimsy like plastic packet? It was like that material. So the thing shipped, it was like this huge like flat object. So I think they changed their packaging recently to help reduce the cost of shipping, but I offer a Australia delivery service, just so I can come visit. So just let me know. I'll be your proxy, aka white glove delivery service. Okay, let me see if I can. The only thing I don't like about this is that I wish there was like, this part was flat for a couple spots so I could sit my fan on top. We'll just use this packet of origami papers. Funny. That works. Look at it. When can we do a beach episode with all the West Coast gang? What do you mean beach episode? Like a bunch of like streamers meet up, or? Because nobody knows me, rubber duckies. Except Matlotica. We have our exclusive meetup. AKA go get boba. So Switch Doctor, we're not that fancy yet. We don't got the Berber gun. I'm hoping that Keyboard Santa hooks it up this year, because he hooked it up last year. Dude, there is a lot of good boba around here. Okay, so let's start. We'll add the solder to that diode. Fixed. We fixed it. Okay, let's get after these switches. not soldering. Aaron, let me know if you use non-leaded solder, because I might need to increase my temperature. Oh, there it goes. I have to get a nose job, and they sent me the cost estimate for surgery, and I'm like, oh no! You use leaded? Okay, cool. I think I might just need to add a little. I'm having trouble getting it to. Oh, freak. What kind of Hulk solder did you use, bro? Might just have to add a little. Hey, what's up, Systematic? Long time no see. How are you doing? I saw your recent raffle for the Pikachus. So cute. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Systematic, you don't have to do that. Your presence is a blessing. But thank you for the 5 gifted subs. What the heck? Oh, you're the best, man. What the heck? We got some new subscribers. Oh, let's see. Yeah, today we're working on the Spacey keyboard that I have decided is called the Spacey65. But yeah, I'm just trying to get this solder to melt, but it's not happening. What temperature do you usually solder at, Aaron? Because I'm wondering if I might just need to increase the temperature. Or add flux. Yeah, I have the flux pen. It's kind of low, but I think it will be fine. 375 for lead free. That's centigrade, right? I noticed today my flux pen's a little low. But I think, yeah, let me see. I use a Weller. Oh, okay. Yeah, we could, I could try increasing the temperature, because I just re-tinned the tip recently. And it's like melting my solder. Ooh, you know what we should try? Okay, let's try thick boy solder. Because that mess has like so much flux in it. It'll like you can freaking like when we did the barley corn race, I was like drag soldering diodes. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, it doesn't want to melt. What the heck? Okay, let me try increasing it to the devil's number, and then. Because I usually I had before I had mine set to 661 to be one more than Chewy, and then it was a little too hot for me. Like it was splattering the flux a lot. So then I brought it down to like 600. I think mine's in Fahrenheit. Do you have rosin core lead-free solder? I only have leaded solder. But this is not one to know. Like it's kind of melting a little. Well, it's not enough that it's like coming in. I think I'm at 575, but no idea why. Bison likes to move slow with perfection. You know, that's a good attitude to have, though. And we. Because I don't have like paste flux. And this thing seems to be lower out. It has a chisel tip that might make it easier to get heat into the pattern. And well, I think this is the one that came with the soldering iron. Don't worry, my hand isn't close at all. I think it's a chisel. It's just like not wanting to, you know. Oh, weird. That's a small one. More of the tip. Okay. Like even not one of them. But like, you see on this one. Oh, like 45-degree angle. Okay, I'll try that. But you can see like here, when I push the tip on it, it's making an indent, but it's not like melting. Like here, like it's not melting at all. No, I don't know what's happening. Because it's melting my, like it's melting my solder just fine. Like, it's fine. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I was wondering if it was unleaded, maybe, but flux space. I don't have flux space on me. All I have is the flux pan, but it's kind of like I think it's kind of empty. Let's see if I can add. I'm gonna use the thick boy solder. Seems to work. Maybe there's just like an outer layer that's mad. You're good, Aaron. Fun desoldering times. Yeah, you know it. Hey, you know what? When things are difficult to do, it's a learning process. Whenever I encounter an obstacle, I'm learning something, so it's totally fine. Aaron using some dodgy solder. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to refill all of them. So this is gonna be a long stream, you guys. Maybe this is the excuse I need for that fancy gun. Ooh, really? Okay. I hate trying to use solder pumps and I'm not coordinated enough. I know, right? It took me a long time to like get used to it. But I'm glad I switched to this one, the SSO2. Oh, it is not on of these sides. Do I do lubing and stuff too? Lubing switches, it depends how much I like you. But I'm always down to help people with their builds. Just hit me up in that Discord. Dang, trade caps if you want to lose some pandas. Hey, yeah. You know I'm addicted to artisans. And your artisans in particular. Yeah, it's like, it's a case by case basis when it comes to lubing switches. Okay, I'm not too sure what to do. My brain isn't this smart. I do have something else we can build if I go order some, flux. My hands hurt holding. Oh no! Yeah, I'm more than happy to help. I will be gone like for probably like 3 weeks next month. I leave like next week. So if you don't mind waiting, hit me up. Otherwise, I could probably help you find somebody to do it. Yeah, just hit me up in that Discord. I think I put a link. See if I can use this 40. There we go. I know how to use 40% keyboards. Oh yeah, no, I'm always here. I need free content, okay? I need stuff to do on my stream. So I honestly don't mind living switches. It just takes a long time. Also, it looks like Carlton broke, so let me go fix him. I've been meaning to make some changes so that the bots don't break as much, because some people like to spam them. Can you test the board? Yeah, let me test the board just to make sure the dial got fixed, and then yeah, I'm pretty sure if I get some flux space, I'll be able to get this desoldered. Yeah, I'm not too sure why it's being a butt. To it for the content. See, Switch Doctor knows what's up. She's an influencer. I'm not an influencer. I'm a baby stream. There's a difference. You're okay, Aaron. Plus, you didn't reach the record for most cursed build. That title so far goes to Static Age. Okay, P. Let's check the P key. It might have been one of the ones I was trying to desolder. P 27. Let me see if I trigger with the pins on the back. What happens? Dude, Switch Doctor AU is the keyed influencer. Okay, so if I trigger the back, it's funny. Hey, Chairman Pal, Spacey65, which is different from Spacey65. Yes, it is a different board. This one might be the Switch, but it's hard. I do see a little gap in the solder though, so I'm gonna try and reflow that if I can. I'm currently using a Kira 99 compact. Oh, interesting. I don't know if I've seen that one before. Let's see what that looks like. Oh. I'm getting used to using 40s again. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it's like a compact full size. Pull up this. Looks like this. Did I have alt on this? I'm trying to think of compact full size is. You know who would know? Dankland. Somebody call her. She knows all the keyboards. They're like a unicorn. Yeah, finding full size boards is kind of difficult, I feel like. I think. Did you need the board like soon, or you're looking at like just coming up like a group buy or something? What's it called? Because I'm curious if there's anything coming up in the next group buys. There's flex in PCB and plastic, and I don't want it. Oh, okay, so you're on a metal board. I'm taking a look at like Mech Group Buy's website to see if there's anything like that ran recently. I'd say also feel free to ask in my Discord because there's a lot of like keyboard addicted people in there who know more than I do. Okay, P's working again. Let me refresh this. Pull this up again. Want to be able to use like Durox screw and stabs and the whole gas. Nice. Yeah, that's the only like downside of like pre-builds and stuff. If I feel like full size, it's more likely you're gonna find a pre-built option. Cool. Okay, so keys are all working now. Yeah, I wanna order some flux and try one more time here because I think maybe it's just like the flux burnt out of the solder or something. Because it seems like when I do add more solder that it does start to melt, but it's like not enough flux or something. I'm not sure. Hey, hello, Benchiri Dion. How do you say your name? Benchiri Dion. I like it. Oh, you use so much flux. Oh, interesting. I rarely use flux, unless it's like Benkiridium. Oh, Benkiridium. Nice. Yeah, I haven't. If you have any suggestions too on like look at this. If you have any suggestions too for like paste, like flux paste that you'd recommend, hit me up because I think I saved like somebody's recommendation before in my Amazon. Buy it on Amazon. Okay. Yeah, I've never used it before for switches, but maybe I should try. I can be pro. Hello! Thank you for following Chewy Vuitton. How are you doing? Welcome to my baby stream. I don't know if that's... Wait, oh, it would be... Is this Chewy's alt? Because I know there is a... It's like Louis Lang, and then there's Gucci Lang, and then there's Chewy Vuitton now. Oh, this is another Chewy. Okay. That makes more sense. That's so funny. Yeah, because there's my friend Chewy from X on Deck too, so I'll have to check out your caption. Wait, let me look at your... Dude, Artisan Maker's the best. I love it. Oh, also, speaking of... I'm gonna hit you up later, Systematic, because I got a request, actually. I'm a mod for Mech on Deck, and I've been tasked with doing some things for Artisan August, so... Oh, thank you for subscribing! You don't have to subscribe to my baby stream. Oh yeah, feel free to post your link to your artisans. I want to take a look. I have an addiction to artisans. Okay, let me go grab my other board we're gonna work on because the struggle is real on the space. Okay, we're gonna get a little crazy. So, I've been branching out, learning new things about keyboards, and I've been working on this board for a minute. So, the board we're making... Oh, rhythm caps. Ooh, these are cute. It's like a little Vulpix. Oh man, I need a Vulpix for my board. Hold on, I'll show you. I have a Pokemon keyboard that I've been putting my Pokemon artisans on. So this is called the Ortho Chew. And it's a 40% ortho keyboard from Low Key Keyboards. And I've been slowly collecting my artisans on it. I do. I need the mustaches to put next to my little angry chew. But Lang was kind enough to patina the board for me. So it's a brass plate, and he patinaed it for me. So it's real cool. It came out nice. So yeah, my collection is slowly growing. Those are just the Pokemon artisans. My other artisans, I have not counted them. Okay, so the board we're working on today, this is called the Compact MX 1800. Right, Mint? The patina came out so good. I was really impressed with Lang's board. So this board is a vintage board created. It was manufactured by Cherry but ran under the Compact branding. Cherry has their own ones. What's the price on the Pika board? I can't remember. Let me pull up. I got this a long time ago. And the person who makes them is based in Australia. And he was talking about how his person that cuts acrylic just closed. But I would hit them up in the DMs. They're super nice. But yeah, that's low-key keyboards. This was the first run of the Ortho Chew. And then he ran like a 60%, a 60 or 65% version. I forget the name of the, like, I think they called it the Zigzag keyboard was the name of that group buy. That was pretty cool. Alright, so this is our friend. So the goal with this board is to swap out the microcontroller with something QMK compatible. This board also has a trackball. Not sure if Loki is doing commissions. Yeah, I remember they posted something about like there was issues with the like acrylic cutter person. Alright, so this is the board, the PCB. It's taken me a while to figure out how to do this. Do you mind me asking what your day job is? Oh yeah, I work as a front-end developer, so I do code for like an online like e-commerce, like it's like a fashion site. I feel like I'm not very knowledgeable about electronics. I've learned all this stuff from the keyboard hobby. And coming from like the software side of things, I found that this has been super interesting for me. Where were you when I was making my site? I don't know, man. Just cruising in my room. Yeah, so the last time we worked on this, I've soldered in the pin headers, but there's issues because so this is like microcontroller I'm using. It's called the Teensy 2.0 plus or something. The pins here do not match what the original pins were on the OG keyboard. So, which was an issue. So I had an idea of how to get around this without like doing anything too crazy. One thing I saw that somebody did was they basically soldered pins on the back side together, but I'm not too sure how that works. The idea I had, I'm not sure if this is gonna work. This is all experimental at this point. The idea I had was I found these right angle pin headers, and I was thinking, what if I solder them like onto here? I guess it would go, yeah, it would go this way. What if I solder them here and then I can plug in jumper cables to the right angle headers? So I found these, like, I was trying to think too, like, how to make it easy to remove in the future. So what I found was these, like, jumper cables. It's like has the female end. So these could plug into the pin headers. Like that. Is what I was thinking. And that way I can, like, move things around if I need to. So, because I don't think there's enough clearance in the board for them to sit, like, vertically this way. But we'll find out, I guess. So, that's what I was thinking of doing. And I might need to leave, I'm gonna figure out which direction to put them. But that was my thought. These things are pretty freaking cool. So basically what I would do is cut these wires across, solder this raw end to the controller, and then use the things to put them in that place. Is my thought. Right? I don't know. So I'm gonna desolder this, and then I might need to put a little bit of a spacer or something to, like, give it a little more clearance so that it can get over these resistors here. But I think it should work. I don't know. It red's kind of low. I wonder. No, we'll find out. Luckily, I only soldered in the headers, so it's not that big of a deal. Where's the back of this? Yeah, there does seem to be a good amount of space. So, we'll just mess with it and see what happens. Experiments time. Okay, I would basically sit, like, say, like, this is the, then it would just, like, sit like that, connected to the controller. Okay, well, let's get to desoldering, and then go from there. If this don't work, then the backup plan is to just jump the cables on this side of the thing, which probably easier, but I just want to try it. Let's try something different. I remember I made it a point when I soldered these headers in to use as, like, little solder as I needed. So it'd be easy to desolder if I needed to. Yeah, the owner of this board, Kinnick, is on the East Coast, which is where I'm headed. in like a week. So, provided I can get a working everything, I'm gonna go hand deliver it to him. So TSA's gonna be like, "What kind of bomb is this?" And they're like, "It's not. It's a keyboard." Oh, I was gonna tell you, Trade Spotter, if you're still awake. I found someone else who worked on the cherry branded version of this board. So I do have a reference now of what they did with the controller. But yeah, it's like QMK like GitHub account that has like the pictures and the firmware for this. They it was a lie. It was a lie. Because the way that it's written, it makes it sound like it's just a drop-in solution. But you have to like actually add wires and stuff, which they don't tell you. So like, how dare you? Look at that. You love to see it. I think this one might have one thing that's stuck. No? I think it's one thing. wild to me because I've had so many struggles with like pro micros and desoldering pro micros. The fact that it's just coming out is kind of miraculous to me because I've had the pro micro struggle for years. Okay, so I'm gonna clip these down to the width that I need. I bought a pack of these. I think there's like 10 in the pack or something. So we have backups if needed. Cool. So we got our right angle connectors. So my main concern is just making sure I have enough clearance over these other components, like these resistors and capacitors. What I'm thinking about doing, like the pins just barely come through. For sure, I'm going to put some Kapton tape over these components, just to make sure I don't short anything accidentally. You know. I'm curious too if that will affect how far I can plug these in. The other thing too is not all of these pins are going to be plugged in. How far up does it have to be without disturbing? Okay, so yeah, it's still going through, so I'll probably solder these into place with some of these pins connected, just to get spacing right. Okay. Okay, let me put some Kapton tape on this first, so we can protect our friends. I wonder if I should change my stream title since I'm not on the Space Life anymore. Free. Microcontroller solution. What is it when a Pokemon appears? It's like okay, here. There we go. Ridiculous. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you guys, I made a TikTok. TikTok is crazy. I don't know how to use it, but I made one because I wanted to see what was going on. Basically, I'm nosy. That's why I made one. I'm gonna put some tape on here to help protect our friends. Kapton tape is like one of the most underrated things in the keyboard hobby. Saved my life on multiple occasions. So shout out caps on too. I might put some on here too, just in case. TikTok's algorithm is nutty. I just don't understand how to use the app because it's like you swipe or something. I don't know. I was just like trying to find like an account and I was like, I don't know how to do this. Okay, so my goal for today is I've already flashed the controller. So in theory, if we hook up all of the things in the right places, then it should work, right? Okay, I'm gonna cut this wire to... I'm just gonna cut it in half and then we can adjust it. Because the ribbon cable, I think it comes, there's like 40 ribbons, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, there's 40 thingies, and I think the pins, there's 20 pins. Yeah, there's 20 pins, so I'm just gonna cut it in half. Ooh, we have the same busted flush cutters? Yes! Reply All did a fun podcast on their algorithm and how it's better than anything else since you provide constant feedback on user interest with the swiping. Oh, interesting. I just don't know, like, how the algorithm works, like, from, like, if I just keep swiping without liking anything, does that, like, how does it change my recommendations, you know? Like, if I'm just swiping, does it take into account, like, how long I've watched the post? Or if I'm distracted and a post keeps replaying over and over, like, you know what I mean? How does that affect the algorithm? Is what I'm wondering. Yeah. Cables! You thought cables. Not too big. No, no, no. There it goes. I'll put this over for you. Oh, the other part of my plan is that I ordered some JST connectors. Well, I ordered 2 different kinds because I had an idea. So this is the trackball that goes with this board, and at some point I'm gonna need to cut this PS2 wire. But what I was thinking was I could either, because I'm sure this is connected to this somehow. So my thought was, oh, this is a 5. Uh-oh, maybe I got the wrong size. No, this one has 4. Okay, well, my idea was I could use a JST connector kind of like this to like solder one side to the microcontroller and then solder the other side to the existing cables. So if he needs to take it apart and remove the trackball, he could just pull it apart with the connectors. That was what I'm thinking. I got 2 different kinds though, because I wasn't sure what would fit what. But also these ones have the the jumper female in. So what I could potentially do if these are the, I don't think these are the same size. I don't know. I'm just trying to make it easy to remove and change things. It's almost like I care about user experience. Me? User experience? What? Alright, so let's get to these. I think I'm gonna separate this first. Also, I wanted to use these because it's rainbow. Come on. Come on. This should be 120. Yeah, I'll just plug in a couple of these to these headers. So while I'm soldering it in. Also, does anybody know if they're supposed to go this direction or this direction? Doesn't matter. I don't know. These cables are so cool. Yeah, very satisfying. I should get out of bed today. Ew, getting out of bed? Gross. I think they're meant to go sideways, maybe. I'll just put a couple. Yeah, lately my sleep schedule has been extra off. Like, generally it's off, but lately it's been real off. So I've been staying up real late and then end up taking a nap like in the middle of the day. Today I resisted my nap, everyone. We did it. Okay, so I'm just gonna do those. I'll probably just hit like one side of it first with a little solder just to get it in place, and then do the other side. That was me on Saturday though, or no, Sunday. I didn't do anything. I just sit in my bed. Just trying to put like the least amount of solder I need, just to make it easy to remove in the future if needed. And then just making sure I don't have a cold joint. Okay, so I think I have my anchor pins in. Dude, this is getting fun. So what I got going on now is I have these pins sticking out. They're kind of at a slight angle upwards, but I kind of am not mad about that. Because that'll mean it's not hitting those things, so. Do the same thing over here. Yeah, I'm getting a similar situation here because it's trying to account for this ribbon people here. It's fine. You still have enough clearance to hit the pins. That's what I've been doing a little bit. And it's on deck. So it's basically done. I just need Dee Dee to give me the key map. I asked him a long time ago. So tell him. Give me the key map. Say, Ellie says to give her the key map. Because yeah, the rest of it's done. I just need to know what the default layout is. Luckily, the changes between the oh my gosh, sorry. There is only zoo. Luckily, the changes between the two PCBs was not too crazy. It was just, it's more a key map thing. Oh, also, can we talk about how Neflock on Mexon Deck stream casually dropped that Novelkeys is doing a Ghostbusters keycap set? Like a licensed Ghostbusters? Yeah, if you want to see it, Neflock was on last week on their interview stream on Wednesday, and they were talking about keycap licensing and how they basically have like access to Sony licenses because of their connection with they did that Breaking Bad collaboration. Shaky Rising. Yeah, so basically, like, if that's the case, Sony IP is free game for Novelkeys. I'm just like, what can we do? What's there? They can do the good Spider-Man. I got a Heisenberg man. It's kind of scary staring at your face, so it's good. Wait, so did they deliver all of those, the Breaking Bad stuff? I didn't get any of it just because it wasn't my style, but I don't really remember what happened with all that. Also, something I didn't realize was that Neflock is the one who designed SA Tatooine. Came a while back. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember when they launched all those, but I just couldn't remember what happened after that. Dude, I'm like deep soldering concentration. Tatooine is very nice. Yeah, I liked the set. I liked the one cap that I wanted from that one was the Jabba the Hutt Enterkey. Like the rest of the set I was like meh, but I wanted the Jabba the Hutt Enterkey. I hope they do like future Star Wars stuff. That would be cool. Alright, we got our headers in place. Try not to like things. Yeah, let's clean up our thing with my bougie Q-tips. Where they at? Where they at? There they are. Yeah, I ordered these like bougie Q-tips. They're technically for like cleaning dogs' ears. But I thought they looked like those Q-tips from the art restoration guy on YouTube. These things. So I've been using them to, you know, be extra, live my best life. They seem to work pretty well though. They don't shred as easily as like normal Q-tips. So it makes it easier to clean up solder. And flux. And I can feel it like I am art restoration. Alright. Get out of here, static. What the heck? You know I'm trying to flex on everyone. It's the nature of streaming. Alright, next steps. Okay, so the next thing you have to do is solder the wires to the controller. So I'm going to get the controller. So if you haven't seen this board before, this is your first time seeing it on my stream. This was the original microcontroller. It's like it kind of looks like the Mega 32UA or whatever, the 32A. If you've built any sort of like Discipline or Mysterium, those style of keyboards, they use these microcontrollers. So I desoldered this from the board. This one's actually, and we looked this up, it's a Motorola controller. Motorola manufactured these chips. It's pretty cool. So we're replacing it with these. So this might look a little closer to what you're used to, like a Pro Micro or Elite C. What's Qbert? But yeah, this is the Teensy 2.0. So I've already flashed this with the key map. So what I'm gonna do is solder the wires here, and then we will start plugging things into where they match on the keyboard. Because originally we thought this could just drop in and be you're done, but it was a lie. So only the best video game I ever played on a Cola. What's a Colaco version? Oh, you know what would be good is I need to kind of like figure out how long these wires should be. I figure it'll end up sitting like here probably. It'll be floating a little bit, but whatever. And then it'll plug in here. And then the wires just sift back. Kind of leaning on longer is better. I put in the some of them have to move different places. I think I should just keep them real long, and then I can move this wherever I want. I guess I could shorten them if needed. What do you think? There was an OG console along the lines of an Atari. My dad got one for me, but he played it. Oh wait, I think Qbert is that. I watched that movie. Is it called Click or something? It's the one with Adam Sandler where like the video games come to life. I think that was the character, the little guy that was. They were like gifted from the aliens, and he was really cute. Yeah, he has like a little snip. That's cute. Oh. My dad got one for me, but he played it more than I did. That's cute. Okay, I might cut it a little bit, but I think I should keep it long. That way there's more flexibility. Here, like the first here. She's back! Hello, Tanya. Welcome back. I hope your workout was good. We switched keyboards because Aaron's solder is too powerful for my soldering iron. It wouldn't melt for some reason. So... Oh yeah, Systematic Caps was kind enough to gift some subs, so I think you were the recipient of one of those. Yeah, cut it a little shorter. I'll cut this one to match. So yeah, since I wasn't able to really desolder that board, we've moved on to my vintage board I've been working on for a minute. I finally got the parts in that I wanted, so we're doing wires today. Getting crazy. So I soldered in some right angle connectors here, so we're gonna use jumper cables to connect into that. So it's gonna be a lot of small soldering right now. Yeah, Let me get a wire stripper. I'm hoping these are solid core wires, otherwise it's gonna be a pain. Then I'm kind of peeling them so I have a little more control. And so I can strip the ends. I've never used these kind of ribbon cables before, so I'm excited. I think the only one I used before was like, I didn't have to hand wire half of it. It was like, I guess you would call these like pigtails almost. But the FME macro pad, it does have a ribbon cable connector, but it has connectors on the ends already attached for you, so you don't have to deal with this stuff. Alright, you fools. Yeah. Forgot Sonny made Into the Spider. Ooh, that would be sick. Dude, Static. That one is like getting ratioed hard. I think it has like more comments than sales on that post. You didn't see Drop release a new keycap set that's a licensed Marvel set based on Captain America, and it looks real dookie, like real dookie. It's not good, but I'm curious. I'm curious to see who shows it because it's objectively not a good set. And I'm curious to like if this is the first in a series of keycap sets, because on the thing it says the Infinity Saga. So I would think they would release one for each of the I poked myself. Each of the Avengers. Dang, this cable is stuck. Those mod legends. Yeah. Which ones did they do for the artisan keycaps? Because those were done by NZ caps or whatever, NZ caps. I think they did Thor's hammer, Captain America's shield, and then something else. Oh, the gauntlet. Ew, do you think there's gonna be a Thanos set? Oh my gosh. I saw Kaiju is back. Yeah, I think Kaiju's been kind of like restocking on there, right? I don't really look at Drop too often anymore. Sometimes I look at their newsletter. I don't know, you're right. Thanos set will come with half of the keys. Watch, it's a 40s only set. Could you imagine if it was 40s only and it had like crappy 40s kitting? Does MC3 have 40 support? Oh, hey, Abrica Daniel, gamer girl. Welcome to Baby Stream. We're doing wires today. My body's not ready for these wires. They're rainbow though. Okay, I need to figure out how much to strip it. Because I noticed... Hey, Top Clack! How are you doing, Quakums? I was watching your stream earlier. Welcome to the baby stream. We were having a struggle earlier, so I switched projects. Oh, okay. Yes! It's solid core wire, everyone. I don't have to fight people now. No, it's not. I lied. Dang it, we gotta fight. I guess I would just tin the wire, right? To get around there. Stream went well and board came out better than expected. Nice. You were doing the Kara, right? The teal Kara. Get it together. Be one wire. Oh, did you do the tape mod? Everyone talks about the tape mod, but I haven't tried it yet. Okay, that should work. I ended up removing all of the tape mods. What boards did you try it on, Bison? I've heard people suggest it to me, but I don't know. Oh, whoops! I forgot to update my command. So we're back on that. We're back on the vintage keyboard hustle. Let me update my thing. Someone needs to do a board that looks like a cassette deck and then sell it with several kinds of tape. And call it the mixtape keyboard? Ugh, static! Why are you so smart? Ugh! There's too many smarties in my chat. Disgusting. Let me switch this if I can find the numbers. There we go. I know 40s. I know how to do numbers. That would be pretty cool though. I know that Sneakbox Design's doing like a modular board that has this like cartridge at the top of it that kind of reminds me of a cassette. Wait together wires. Be my friend. Initial impressions or what I expected seems to act a lot like foam. Oh, the tape. Act like foam in the sense it removes characteristics but deadens the sound. Would you say like tape mod would be good for like a silent build maybe? Like if you didn't have foam around, throw some tapes on there. Keyboard Bell did a cassette case that was 3D printed. Oh yeah, those cases were super cool. They stopped, they closed up shop though, right, recently. Has anybody, I'm curious if anybody got tickets for the Novel Keys meetup. I was interested, but it's on the other side of the country. And they're not requiring vaccination, so I was like, I'm good. Set up her friend's teenage son with a printed one and something him song after you get used to. Oh, cool! That's nice. I think it's less about muting overall sound and more about focusing on a deeper tone. Oh, okay. Probably won't matter a ton with silencer boost. Oh. Yeah, I know like some people like having like a deep tone or like the fogginess of a keyboard or whatever. I like don't experiment enough with switches to like really know what that is other than like I'm like I got you for thoughts. Are those thoughty? Speaking of U4Ts, it's showtime. If you don't already check them out, hit up 3dkeeps.com. There you go. Little code for you. Keep moved 7% off your baby order for the baby stream. Alright. Gotta show. Yeah, you gotta show the homies. That's not like. I looked it up because I never heard the word shill until I started streaming on Twitch. And I looked it up and it's more like. I think the actual definition is when you like promote stuff that you don't actually believe in. So if you're shouting at your homies or like products you believe in, is that actually a show? Let me know what you think. Because to me, that's just shouting at your friends. Uh-oh, I messed one up. But I messed up a arrow. Oh, we might be okay. That'll be the sus one. Literal twin. I love that people get you guys mixed up. It's so funny. Solder on these holes. Yeah, I don't have a ton of experience with like soldering wires, so this seems interesting for me. Yeah, so next week I'm going to be going to the East Coast to stay with my sister. If Nick's on deck is here, did Chewy Vuitton leave? Oh, hey, Gerald, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good night. We're just doing tables. So, apparently Chewy Vuitton is somebody else. It's an artisan maker. Because I thought it was next on deck, Chewy, too. Can you guys exist in the same place without causing a paradox? Yeah, it's one of System Cap's friends. And I was like, wait, is this Chewy changed his name so he could be like with Gucci Lang? It's Chewy Vuitton. But yeah, I'm concerned if you're both together, it'll cause some sort of time rift. Maybe. That's what we should get on stream, is Chewy Vuitton. They're an artisan maker. I'm gonna hit them up. You're Chior. Because there's Louis Lang, Gucci Lang, Chewy Vuitton, and I guess Chior now. Chior is close to like, I just want to call you Cher. Coco Chanel. Amazing. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you, Joey, if you just need a key map to test if the board will turn on, I can send you one. I more just need DB's key map for the final pull request. But I think I have one already ready for the Bakabee. The Bakabee. We need a Chanel row 5. Beautiful. Could you imagine, bruh, Static, now that you say it, you're like manifesting that there's gonna be a keyboard streamer cologne that happens. You're manifesting that mess. Vodka 70 going to be lit. Was legit sad packing it up. I know, it's your baby. Don't worry, it'll be in good hands. Didi will take care of it. You gotta let me know when the group buy dates are so I can create my customary traditional show. Axe body spray is already a thing, so. Yeah, there'll be a keyboard branded cologne one day. This is my Nostradamus prediction. Also, I think I have a keyboard show up. I'm gonna be building a obliterated 75 for my coworker, and I think it's supposed to show up today. So it should be here already, I think. I guess his girlfriend gets mad that because his board's too loud. So we're doing a silent build with bubblegum switches. And he wants an all black keyboard, so we're gonna do that. I wish I could order just the case. Oh, you've got a PCB. Oh, cool. How'd you get a PCB? What you doing? Yeah, I feel like with the Brutal series, I wouldn't like. I feel like it could be a possibility since they're gonna keep running them, you know. That's the nice thing about it, and why I told him to just wait till those came back in stock was getting a new PCB for it in case something happens is gonna be easy. If you wanted to try a new plate material, it should be easy. It's gonna keep running. I'm curious what you guys think about foam though for a silent build, if that's recommended. I think his biggest thing that his girlfriend gets mad about is that his spacebar is real loud. So I was thinking about putting spacebar foam and potentially like a heavier spring in that switch. So he's not like bottoming out on that one. I don't have money anyway, so I better be patient. There you go. Yeah. You can just wait because we gotta save our monies. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting one of those FR301 gun thingies. So I've been saving my Twitch pennies. My financial position is likely to improve in a couple of months, so I've got time. And then I'm gonna subscribe to everyone. Well, you shouldn't feel obligated to subscribe, is what I'll say, but you're gonna just roll up in everybody's chat. Yeah, I don't ever want, like, expect people to subscribe, so, like, I just appreciate all of your presences. Wires in here. Trying to do like 3 at a time. But if I have to do 1 at a time, that's fine. I just want to keep these together. You get 20 subs. You get 20 subs. Everyone gets 20 subs. Amazing. Yeah, you're gonna be Oprah soon. Do you think it's better to solder from the top with wires or from the bottom? The top. Because I'm having a hard time keeping the wire through while putting the solder in and hitting the wire. Split the difference, go for the middle. Alright. Yeah, I think from the top's easier. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing. So I'm basically trying to like bend the wire at like a right angle, stick it through the hole. Then applying some solder on the top, touching the wire and the pad at the same time. Who knew I would be the hand wiring type? Might add some more solder on the bottom, but so far so good with me. So something I learned too is that there's solid core wire, where it's just like a single core of like whatever material the wire's made out of. And then there's like multi-core or like threaded or something, which is what this is, where it's a bunch of little wires grouped together. And these ones can be difficult to control, I found, when like trying to get them through the PCB that you're like soldering them to, if it's like fiddle. I think in theory it's fine if it sits on the surface, like as long as it makes a solid join, but I try my best to get it through. I think I'm gonna probably finish up this side and then I'll end the stream so I can do some of the stuff. Got lots of things going on. It's so satisfying to do. I've always wanted to do like a hand wire board, like a dactyl manuform or something. And I think I almost died. I almost died. What the frick? Oh my gosh. I almost died. I almost burned my face off, you guys. I need to drink my diet. Sounds good, Pepper. Somebody get my life, please, and thank you. What the? Oh, you want to? Oops. That was scary. my wire from my like soldering iron hooked onto my edge of my desk, and it flipped my soldering iron like in the air. I want to live. I don't want to die. I got a trip. Okay. Thank you for the hydration. I want to. Freaking A. What the freak? No dying until I meet Davis. I already met Davis. I met her down here like last week. But I gotta meet Davis when she's not sleepy because she was like super tired. She'd bring me back to life just to slap me. That's true. That's true. There's a couple people who would do that to me if I'm honest. Yeah. So Davis, when I met her, she was like, "Dang, you're tall," and then I was like, "Now you know I'll roundhouse kick you to the face if you try to close the store, or if you mess around, because I can literally kick you in the face." He's like, "You and Chewie so aggressive. You're gonna beat me up." I was like, "It's because we love you." On their wires. We gotta hype up our wires. There, messing around. Also, Chewie, I wanna go to the Sonic. You guys always talk about how good Sonic is, but we don't really have it here. And what is the other one? Whataburger is the Texas place. Nothing more American than drinking 44 ounces of soda. Oh my god. I really wish that, like, I knew how to do this crap when I was, like, in high school. Like, I didn't know that, like, or to be honest, I didn't think that, like, there were non-Bill Gates types that wrote code. You know what I mean? Like, Silicon Valley nerdy dudes. I thought that that was like a prerequisite to learning how to code. So I didn't learn how to code until I was well into college. And the second I started it, I was like, this is my life's calling. Like, what the heck? So that's part of the reason I want to support Black Girls Code for Keybsmiths is because I feel like people, maybe not always intentionally, but they don't think of certain either ethnic groups or gender identities when it comes to certain job opportunities. And I want to smash the patriarchy, basically. So I'm really excited for Keybsmiths this year. I think it's gonna be real fun. I would love if we could get some like keyboard kits into the hands of like high school girls. That would be freaking awesome. Like that would be my dream. Is to get some like macro pads or like keyboards in those hands. Those keyboards, I think, are kind of like, you start going down the rabbit hole. It's the gateway drug. You get your first pre-built, and then you want to start doing more with it. We're getting closer. I think we're about a third of the way of this live. Yeah. Had my coffee fix, finally awake. Nice. What time is it for you, Switch Doctor? Because I know when you stream, it's usually like 1 a.m. for me. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like middle of the day for you. Is today your day off? Yeah, I just dropped my Tuesday shift, so now. Oh, nice. Tuesdays and Wednesdays. That's good. Get your rest on. Do you work at like just a single like vet clinic, or you're at like multiple locations? Yeah, right. That's how you know you're doing the weekend, right? Yeah. Just the one clinic? Oh, cool. So I'm finding if it's difficult to put the wire through the hole, just add a little more solder to the wires so they stick together. If I continue at Tuesdays off, will depend on what my pay looks like. Yeah, right. That's the crappy thing when like you're not on salary and you're working hourly. It's like, how much is my relaxation worth, right? Like trying to figure that out. Hey, Tanya. Now I have to find money for the surgery. Dang it. I mean, you are a top influencer, so, you know, just hit a subathon or something. There you go, some money. Have you guys been watching the Olympics at all? I've been kind of like iffy on the Olympics this year because I like watching them, but then also like Japan's real struggling with the virus. Like they really should not have had it this year. Dude, have a subathon. If you need someone to help keep you awake at certain times, hit me up. You have VIP in this channel, so that's a pretty. Oh heck yeah! Also, I should add. You should be a VIP too, pro streamer. To me, everybody who shows up is VIP. If I'm being honest. Been watching with the kiddo. It's been fun to watch them, but I get the concern of like, yeah, it's my friend lives in Japan in Tokyo, and like, I was lucky I got to see him in 2019. Me and Emma went. I think it was during the summer. We went to Japan, so we got to see him. But he said that they barely approved the Pfizer vaccine in like May of this year, which is part of the reason why nobody could get vaccinated because they hadn't approved the vaccine. So yeah, it's like, it's rough. Brez, how are you? I like bears. Oh yeah, I was laughing because I saw your like bias of bears thing on your stream, Popcorn. And I wasn't sure if that was a typo or it was intentional. And if you want a bear, like what kind of bear you like? I've encountered the word dielectric outside of Keebs and confusion. Oh yeah, what would it mean? Bears are chill. Yeah. That's something that Lang likes to say. He adds bears to like stuff. So he'll be like chatty bears or like gamey bears. Oh, it's just a joke. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't want to say anything because I'm gonna sound dumb. If it was intentional. It's a thing you can stick in between the plates of a capacitor. Oh, interesting. I should look that up. So then how does dielectric grease fit into stuff? Like, does it act in the same way as whatever capacitor dielectric is or whatever? And then there you wire. There you go. I'm glad you've changed your mind, decided to not be a sucker. Wire. Ooh. Hopefully I didn't burn nothing. We're good. It's like when I got a vacuum cleaner repaired and the technician had big jars of Crytox in his shop. Whoa! Yeah, you're like, what? Because, yeah, it's not exclusive to the keyboard community. That's pretty funny, though. You're like, hey, I know what that is. Here's if I start separating these a little bit. Basically an insulator, so they're the same purpose. Oh, cool. What are like the other, besides like stabilizers, I guess, what would the purpose of, like, what would dielectric grease be used for? Because obviously it's not, its primary purpose isn't for keyboard stabilizers. Or is it? Come on, Ryan. Just be nice. Windows, I believe in you. I don't know. To use in circuits to protect from corrosion. So interesting. I'm to cover myself in dielectric grease. They're like, bye haters, can't even touch me. Non-conductive heat go away. Oh, okay, that makes sense. You can put it on spark plugs too. Oh, interesting. Is corrosion the same thing as like oxidation, or because when I think of corrosion, I think of it coming in contact with like salts or water, perhaps. I missed this one. No wires. Wire 60 cents. It's patina, except it damages the metal bed. Okay, that makes sense. But technically, if you force patina like a keyboard, you're like kind of speeding up corrosion. I'm trying to learn science right now. Let me separate the again. probably corrode if you patina too much. Where's Lang? It's for science. So corrosion would kind of be like once it's gone past the initial like patina phase into the like metal is degrading rapidly phase. There we go. Yeah, I think if I'm gonna separate these wires a little more further down in the hub. The bending situation. Yeah, the side I want to keep them like close together is this end. This end doesn't really matter. Hey, you're back. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is I was trying to come up with a solution that would make it easy to remove the wires and stuff. So this is what I came up with. And I've always wanted to mess with these type of jumper cables. Usually you see them more with like when people are using breadboards and stuff. Which I also want to learn how to do, but I don't know if that's one. Like, there's probably an easier way, but this is the way I'm built. Oh, I was gonna ask you guys. So, I saw someone posted I guess Twitch, you can do like suggestions in there, like as to like what tags and stuff are available. And someone was putting together. It's kind of like a petition. You like vote on it to add like keyboard as a tag on Twitch. And it reminded me of, I got rated by someone from the science and technology category a few weeks ago. And she was like, wait, why are all these keyboard people in makers and crafting? They should be in science and technology. And I was curious what you guys thought about that. Because one time I streamed in science and technology when I was writing some QMK code. And the people in chat were like, that are normally like keyboard people are like, you should be in makers and crafting. I don't think a lot of cubes are very sciencey. Yeah, I don't know. Like, to me, it's basically what we're doing is like electrical engineering, right? I don't think a lot of cubes are very sciencey. Oh yeah, that's true. Like a lot of them, especially like the beginner ones, like the entry level ones, aren't meant to be like to have like a low barrier of entry, right? So there's not a ton of like soldering and stuff, but McMillan streams and just chatting a lot of the time. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I know there's some cube streamers who stream consistently and just chatting. Most people don't go so far as to write QMK. Yeah, I mean, I sometimes will do QMK streams or like VIA streams. think it's interesting. Give another perspective. Yeah, I think even though like people don't understand what they're doing, they are doing like some electrical engineering stuff. I know I'm more of a maker. Yes. I was like able to write QMK stuff just because of like my software background, so like that side of things is a lot easier for me to do. I'm finally getting around to like learning more of the like how to design PCBs, how do you design a case or whatever. So that's why I like the keyboard hobby. There's always something to learn. It's all like interconnected. And we need everyone from all different backgrounds to make it work. I tried doing a PCB, and just so I was able to get along with it, it was really stressful, and I'd rather have someone. Yeah, I agree. It's like there's a certain point where you're like, is it worth me doing or just having someone else do it? I found so Trade Splatter who's in my Discord has been teaching me how to design PCBs because I was really interested. I'm very interested in like the hardware side of things since I kind of like know how to do all the code side of QMK and stuff. And it's been very interesting. I feel like I'm learning a lot more about like the why I write QMK a certain way, which has been helpful and for me to like debug things. Yeah, is CAD the same thing as KiCad? I know there's like different programs that do similar things, but because I've been using what's it called? Yeah, I've been using KiCad, KICAD. Oh, what the heck? CAD is computer assisted design. Oh, okay, that makes sense. When it comes to code, I'm a scripter. I can change a few variables in QMK and make my own key maps, and whatnot. But I don't know if I can program a whole board and merge with QMK. For me, it was 3D modeling. Oh, cool. Yeah, I feel like QMK's documentation isn't the best. Like when you're starting from scratch, like a new board, I had to kind of like piece together the steps from watching like McMerlin streams and seeing like different tools that people had created. Because there's a lot of parts to it that I feel like they didn't really document too well. They're like PR checklists, though. I think helps you at least get a high level view of like what's needed when you're submitting a pull request, but it doesn't exactly tell you how to do this. Like, dang it. A lot of it, I end up just like peeping on other boards and seeing what they're doing. We're so close. There's 5 more wires. Wiring. If I pull these down a little more, it'll give more. There you go. More flexibility from this side. Just kind of like pulling it to the right. Dude, wires are wild. Also, let us give mad props to cable makers. I don't know how you guys deal with this all day. I haven't built a custom cable yet, but I'm interested in doing it sometime. Maybe this experience will make me feel more confident in doing it myself. I commissioned Danny to make me a cable that came out real nice. I love it. It's like a rainbow cable. My hands are too unsteady to make cables yet. I know, I have old lady shaky hands. It's rough. Have antidepressant hands. Aw. Yeah, it's like dexterity is not the best for me. And with all these like tiny little components, I feel like it's just finding the right tools to help you like get a hold of things. For me, the bent angle like tweezers are like my best friend. But I think soldering isn't too bad for me because like even though my one hand will shake a lot, because I can kind of press the soldering iron down onto a surface, then it kind of helps stabilize it a little. You know what this feels like when you peel them apart? It's like, you know Twizzlers? The Twizzlers pull and peel ones? where you can like separate the like 6 strands of like Twizzlers. That's the like texture it feels like, or like that like when it peels apart, that's what it feels like to me. No wonder it's so satisfying. Also, if you like Twizzler candies or like red vines or whatever, let me know what your favorite is. If you like red vines or Twizzlers, if you like the strawberry one, or if you like the cherry one. Because I'm team like peel apart strawberry Twizzlers. I don't really eat candy that much, but if there's a Twizzler, that's the one. Somehow it reminds me of car radios. Oh yeah, I can see that, like with all the wires and stuff. You have to do the other side? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do this side too, but I think I'll save it for another day. This is a lot of cables today. I've been trying to like kind of do like small soldering stuff off stream, like when I can. Especially if it's stuff like I'm nervous about soldering. I don't know why I feel like nervous streaming sometimes, like, or debugging things. I think part of it is because when I debug something, I'll just be like staring at the screen for like a hot minute and I look like crazy. I forget where I was working on some QMK code and like I was just like staring hard at the screen. The concentration face. Debugging on stream is terrifying. Right? Why is it so scary? I don't get it. It's nice because you have people there to help you, like, to bounce ideas off of, but, like, it's also real scary sometimes. What stuff do I do with QMK? Mostly I'll get requests to, like, write QMK for, like, new PCBs. Or, like, create VIA ports is one that I like to do. I like to feel like I'm helping the community, so if I find a board that like I have that doesn't have a VIA port, I try to do that just so, because of all tools that we have in the community, VIA or VIAL or Remap, those are the tools that like the most people can use, you know, and the people that maybe don't have a technical background are likely to use, so I enjoy writing those kind of ports just because I feel like I'm contributing something, because otherwise, what am I doing? It's running around being annoying. The usual. But yeah, I've written a firmware for a couple of boards. There's a couple coming up that haven't been released yet. Or I'll just get like requests from people that like their keyboard's not working, so I'll check it out and fix that mess. Debugging on stream is terrifying. Like when I desoldered that Night Fox and the PCB died, no, and then ended up having to jump multiple switches, but the PCB trace was whack. Yeah, it sucks because like in the moment too, you might think it's one thing and then it's actually something else, so then you end up spending too much time doing something else. And chat me stares at the screen for 2 minutes scrolling up and down, chat 5 times over and over again. That's a comment on a period, yeah. I know, it's like debugging code especially, it's like nerve-wracking. And it's always something you can't see. You're just like, ugh. And sometimes too, just having like fresh eyes the next day is helpful, like. So yeah, debugging stuff can be real nerve-wracking on stream. Alright, I think that is enough solderings for us tonight. I'm proud of us. Look at what we did. Look at that. Look at all those wires. Dang. I'm not mad with it. There's a couple that could use probably a little more solder on the back, but I'm happy. Oh, good night, that peach lady. I hope you have a good night. Get some rest. Rejuvenate yourself. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna eat dinner or like a snack, and then I got some work still to do, so your girl's gonna be up. Oh yeah, I am ending. I just need to figure out who to raid. Who are we gonna raid? Which? Who's on right now? We got important research. I love that. Well, there's a couple of keyboard people. There's Booty Jige, Interloper Creative. What's his name? I feel like Monday nights there's not usually like a ton of people streaming. Maybe I'll start up trying to work on the PCB for my board instead of having you do it. Yeah, you should try it. If anything, you know, you can get it to a certain point and have him finish it for you. Let's see. Do we want baby stream? There's a lot of fellow baby streams right now. Recommended audio. Maybe let's raid. Let's do Booty Jige. I know they've hung out in my stream before. Alright, let's do that. Okay. So yeah, I will see you guys on Thursday. Me and my sister will be streaming our usual Sister Queen stream. Just playing some video games, and then I'll probably do another stream either Friday or Saturday because I have a ton of stuff I need to like finish before I leave. So that'll be fun. But I hope you guys have a good night. You had a good Monday, and I will see you later. Bye.